Alright, back again, Luke here, and today I just want to show you how that PSP came out, and this is how it looks. It's not perfect by any means, but, you know, tried to clean it as best as I could. It's got some scratches on the front cover here, but polished up the back as, you know, well as possible, and got it all put back together, and she works great. Yay! I could make him run, but yeah. So anyway, yeah, it works really nice, and yeah, I don't know what else to say. There's a couple of questions that I was reading in my inbox here, and some people were asking about the joystick over here. This has some joystick failure, and it keeps getting stuck down, and the character keeps walking down. Usually, this is something that I wound up telling Toby Brocky too. He was having the same problem with his GameCube controller. If you start the machine up and the stick isn't in the center position, this goes for the N64 and the GameCube as well. If you start it up and the stick is even slightly down, it throws the machine an error, and when it starts up with the joystick basically in the down position, and so sometimes you'll get the scrolling screen menu, or you won't be able to walk around properly. I would recommend with the PSP, there are 4 different contact points on the end of this stick right here. Just take something, you know, take a piece of steel wool, take a piece of sandpaper, take a small screwdriver, you know, make a little bit of a rough surface for it on this and on the chip itself, and then put it back together and see what you get. Also make sure that your joystick here isn't, you know, sticking at all. If it is, you know, try and clean it up if you can. And the other question I had was, how do you get lint off the screen here? What I do is I use a real cotton t-shirt, you know, just a regular cotton t-shirt. I think Hanes cotton t-shirts will work. They're really good. They don't leave a lot of lint trails, but even after I get done wiping down the screen, what I usually use is some compressed canned air and spray off the screen and then put it back together. And you still got to be careful when you put it back together, because you know how dust in the air, it likes to come back down. And you know, once you get it cleaned off, you got to kind of slap the cover on quickly so you don't have those little dust particles on the inside. But once you do that, you're all right. Other questions? Good guy here on YouTube, his name's elcheapouno. He made a suggestion here, and that is if your power light for the charging light is out. He said that it's for the inline fuse that runs the charging area of the unit, and you can either bridge the fuse or replace it with another broken PSP. But that's one of his words of advice there. And let me try to see what I'm trying to think. If your PSP isn't powering on, if you have a couple of different batteries laying around, definitely recommend trying to switch out batteries and see if that changes things up. Sometimes the charger can be a problem, but not super often. What you might also want to do is look inside here and try and clean out that adapter slot. Make sure that all the contact points on the inside for the negative and the positive pin are all scrubbed up, and give that a shot, plug it back in and see if it gets a charge. But those are some different tips here. Definitely I'd recommend going over and checking out elcheapouno too, because he does a lot of the PSP mods and PSP repairs as well. Great guy, and he might be able to help you out as well. But just wanted to show you, I got her up and running, and you know, it doesn't look bad. It looks kind of sharp. I like it. It's got that cool little white finish to it. Now that I sat it down here, it's going to get all dusty. And it's the one problem with the white PSPs, is that, you know, you just set them down anywhere and you get some dirt on them. I don't think I'm going to be able to get that off. I have to clean it again. But yeah, it's working great. So just want to show you guys this little update here and maybe possibly answer a couple of questions. And yeah, that's about all for me for right now. Like always, I'll put up another video here soon. So thanks for watching. Trying to get the dude to run. Yay!